If you ask me, how does a person go from not doing drugs to doing heroin? For me, it was a decade-plus process. I did cocaine heavily, drinking cocaine, smoking marijuana. How many years was I a functional drug and alcohol user? I'm gonna say 18 years. One night, I had just got off from work. My wife and I had not scored for too long. And the people that we brought drugs from, they called, and it was like 10 o'clock at night. When the guy gave me the drugs, they had a black spider on the bag. Okay, and I'd never seen that before. But we did them. The next thing I remember is the police pounding on my front door. And he said, "Your wife is in the hospital." That's pretty much all I remember, to be perfectly honest with you. At this point, a woman called me. My name is Rebecca McDougal, and I represent an organization called Safe Families, and your son, Jack, is currently with us. What is going on here? Where's Jenny? His mother took him out at the middle of the night and was found overdosed on the train. And she died. Her heart stopped. A passerby, a pedestrian, saw my son, Jack, and asked what was wrong and called the police, and they gave her the Narcan and revived her.
I vaguely remember waking Jack up and him saying, "Mommy, go back to bed." And me saying, "Oh no, we're gonna have an adventure." And that's it. I don't remember anything after that. I've been missing about 30 hours.
Jack ended up in the care of Safe Families, and it was time to change.
Now I'm like, why am I still here? You know, I took it as that girl died so that I could come back.
So we looked at each other and said, we're gonna do whatever we have to do to get our son back. We needed to go to a residential rehab stay. After that, got out, we found housing. We were subject to a number of drug tests, which we passed, and they gave us our son back. Safe Families kept our son safe when we were no longer able to do so. Without deciding whether we deserved it, they took my son and they put him in a safe place. But it wasn't until I got to rehab that I realized that I was being neglectful of my son. Love for your child is not the same thing as acting in your child's best interest. Doing just enough for your child so you can do just enough for your addiction is not enough. You gotta get rid of the addiction and take care of your kid. I have been clean and sober since February 13th, 2020.
It's work to stay clean. Life's a lot better. It's a hell of a lot better. I mean, I love my apartment. Jack's back. You know, if you ask him, he'll tell you that 2020 was the best year of his life because Mommy and Daddy are home.
Anyways, are all those little videos gonna be on YouTube? Because please upload them onto YouTube.